Hey, how's everybody doing? Happy holidays. This will be Christmas when this hits. Might be something else. I'm working on it. Don't know if that's going to happen in time, but thought about, you know what? A lot of years for Christmas, I get wrestling DVDs. So I went, I was going through some boxes and found a stack of them that all but one are from one company. Pretty sure, yeah. And I got every one of these for Christmas like many, many years ago. Of course, a couple of years. So just go through them quick. And if you know me for any time, you've seen at least one of these. You come over and watch at least one of these. This is the Heroes of Wrestling Story of the Von Erichs. This is the single disc edition. This is a Big Vision Entertainment one. This is the world-class documentary that WWE didn't make. So you got people on here that are on the WWE one. This is really good. It's kind of like how you got the WWE ECW one. It's what I can't remember what's the history ECW or some shit like that. I don't remember the name. And then you got Hardcore. Is it Hardcore History? Shit, what is the name of that one? It's the one that's got Raven and all the guys that are not in WWE. This is sort of like that. This is really cool because you got Kevin Von Erich walking around what's left of the Sportatorium. Just all kinds of great stuff. It's a really good set. Out of print, but I don't think it's going for much. I mean, you might be paying like... You probably end up paying a little bit more for it used than whoever bought this for me paid for it, dude. Because it's probably about 15 to 25 used, you know, because all the Big Vision shit's out of print, but out of print for quite a while. This is from 2006. This is right before they sold World Class to WWE. Alright. This is the Best of Deathmatch Wrestling, Volume 5. Double Death Tag Team Deathmatch Tournament. What this is IWA's first... IWA Mid-South, that's Ian Ron's group. Their first tag team deathmatch. We start off with just a regular tag match, which is Sexy Eddie he's Canadian, isn't he? And Jagged versus Mitch Ryder and Chuck Taylor. Hey, Chuck Taylor. Then we start the actual tag team deathmatch. 3 hours, Double Death Dynamite. This is Drake Younger and Ian Rotten, which is older and younger, horrible team name, versus Die Hard, Dustin Lee, and Vortex. And that's a tables, ladders, chairs, and light tube steel cage match. Then the next one's going to be Necro Butcher and Toby Klein versus Hugh Rogue and Trudy Martinez in a bar boards and bar room brawl. Then a tie-pie death match, which is Insane Lane and Freak Show versus Dysfunction and Corporal Robinson. Then an electrified light tubes match, which is Madman Pondo and Too Tough Tony versus Jacob Ladder and Darian Childs. Semifinals is Fans Bring the Weapons. Finals is No Rope, Ball Bar, Caribbean Spider Web Death Match. Plus replays, commentary, backstage interviews, bonus music videos. This is great. If you like deathmatch shit, this is great. It's fun. I love IWA. There's actually some good wrestlers. I mean, Chuck Taylor's on there. This is Desperados del Ring. Conan Presentia. Let's try and cover some of Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Juventud Guerrera. Blue Panther. La Parca and Octagon versus Jerry Estrada and Pero Russo. And Conan versus Cybernetico. This case is jacked. I gotta put this in the case. I've had this wrong. There's 3 volumes. I gotta find my first one of this. And what these are is I don't speak that much Spanish. It looks to be like the Tijuana Fed, that Lucha Fed that Conan ran for quite a while. It's like, of course we get, well, here we go. First match is La Parca, Octagon, and Conan versus Jerry Estrada, Pero Russo, and Cybernetico. Then we get a rematch. I'm thinking that's what that means. Revancha. I think that means a rematch. Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Juventud Guerrera. Juventud. But when he still had the mask. Oh, that's a long time ago. Then we got Damien 666 and Halloween. And when Halloween still had the pumpkin mask. Taking on Leon Negro and Ninja Sharuku. Then we got KGB and Pentagon taking on... This is the original Pentagon Jr.'s dad or uncle. I'm not sure on that. Taking on Rey Mysterio Jr. and Octagon. Then we got Los Hombres DX. This is... I've talked about this match before. It's Wolverine, Cyclops, and Gambit. People dressed as them wrestling against Los Penderillos, which are clowns, I think. I don't know what else to watch this. And then Blue Panther versus Felina. Great. These are cheap still. These new, you can get it for about 20. Used, probably about 7 to 10. I got another volume. I have all 3. I just can't find the first one right now. This is Ultraman 2000. The Psychosis. Mask versus Mask. You got Octagon. The What I'm thinking they're saying classic match or legends match is Mil Mascaras got Octagon, La Parca, and Rey Mysterio Jr. All right. So Juventud Guerrera, Halloween Psychosis versus Rey Mysterio Jr., Super Cal, Leon Negro. We got Octagon and La Parca taking on Cybernetico and Heavy Metal. Then we got Cybernetico and Prayer Off when he's still got his mask, and Heavy Metal taking on Octagon, La Parca, and Conan. And Conan's still got a partial match. Okay, this La Parca is the one that wrestles in wrestles as LA Park. He's in MLW a lot. And then we got Mil Mascaras, Los Hombres Dex, Los Renegados. Great sets. Then the last one here, and this one is not a. Those are all Big Vision. This is Time War, Wrestling Planet. I don't think this is all they ever put out. This is called Wrestling Planet's Masters of the Ring. On the front cover, Masters of the Ring is destined to be one of the greatest productions ever. 5 stars. Chris Benoit, a classic technical battle. So I told you when this came out. When it came out before, what happened, of course. Eddie Guerrero versus Santo in a hair versus hair match. Wrestling Planet Masters of the Ring is destined to be one of the greatest productions ever assembled for the wrestling community. Some matches never before released to the general public are for year and now available on this special DVD, and each match is full of endless intensity. We have Vampiro and Perita Morgan. Vampiro versus Perita Morgan. It's a screwjob match, and Perita Morgan's got super crazy there. Eddie Guerrero and Art Bar versus Santo and Octagon. Losing tag team must lose their hair or their mask. Terry Funk versus Doug Gilbert. Hardcore dog collar match. The fight goes everywhere. Conan versus Perro Aguayo. Cage match full of blood. Chris Benoit versus 2 Gold Scorpio. Classic technical battle. Jushin Liger versus Great Suzuki. 2 Japanese legends wage a fierce war on each other. Conan and Rey Mysterio Jr. Not riot footage. Shocking. Psychosis and Heavy Metal versus Rey Mysterio Jr. and Ultimo Dragon. Unforgettable tag team wrestling action. Sabu versus Alsto versus Surprise Wrestler. One of the best matches ever be caught on film. Okay, the big thing about this is that it's just got all these great fucking... There ain't a lot of lucha on DVD. This is full of it. And this is... And it's still fairly expensive. I looked recently, like, last time I saw a sealed one was like $20, which is about what it cost when it came out. If you know who Bob Barnett is, if you're into the internet wrestling community of Bob Barnett is, he provided a lot of the lucha footage for this, but yeah. So, you know, 5 really good DVDs there. And none of these should cost... I mean, the odd thing is I really think this one's the most expensive now used. Like, these deathmatch ones go for a lot more than they really should. Because I wanted to get the rest of the set, and they're like... Some of them used for like $30. I'm like, no, I ain't paying that. But... Hope y'all enjoyed that. Maggie, you want to come here real quick, babe? Maggie. Come here, baby. Come on. I know. I bother you every time, huh? Every time. It's okay. Tell everybody Merry Christmas. Tell everybody Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You tell them bye-bye. Wave bye-bye. Give me your paw. You wave bye-bye. All right. Y'all have a great holiday.